Okay, so our 45-minute core crusher again today. We will start with our warm up. So we're going to start with just some knee hugs, and then I am going to go into our workout for the day. So we're going to start with some knee hugs, and we're just going to kind of bring that knee in, give it a nice little stretch. I'm going to keep my shoes off for the workout today. I feel like that is just, I don't know, it just feels better. Feels better for some reason. You can kind of roll out that ankle too. Good, and then we're gonna go into our quad stretch. We're just gonna start off with a few stretches here. Get those muscles all stretched out and loose. If you hear me sniffling at all throughout this workout, allergies, allergy season, they're pretty bad, so that's why. Okay, and then we're gonna go into our inchworm. Some heavy hinge at the hips. Walk out. We're going to do about 5 of these here. And stand all the way back up. And walk out into high plank. And all the way back up at the top. So I'll have you do about 5 here. Good. Last couple. And exhale at the top. Inhale, high plank. And finish wherever you're at. I'm going to have you come onto all fours. We're going to do bird dog. So opposite, I think I have done this one before. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So you're going to come onto all fours. You're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg, and hold for about a second and come back to center. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Try to keep those hips square to the ground. And core stays nice and tight. We're going to do about 2 more each side. Good. Good, and then finish up wherever you're at. We're going to come back into standing position, air squats. So feet about hip width apart, and we're just going to do a few air squats here. Good. Chest stays up. Good, let's do about 2 more. And relax. All right, so not a super intense warm up, but still very, very effective. So now we're gonna go into our workout. So we have 3 rounds again, but this time instead of 3 exercises for 40 seconds, we are gonna do 4 exercises for 30. So I have 4 exercises in each round, 3 times through again, 30 seconds each exercise. So round 1, we have high plank arm raises. Face this way. So you're going to come into high plank, shoulders stacked, feet are going to come out a little bit wider than hip width, and you're going to raise that arm up and back down and up and back down, and you're going to alternate. Try to keep those hips from swiveling side to side. Try to keep them square to the ground. We have bear crawls. So then, depending on space, obviously, just kind of go as far as you can and back. You're going to come onto all fours. Knees are going to be about 1 inch off the ground. You're going to walk, 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 walk. And then however far you can go, then just walk back. 30 seconds there. And then we have side steps with a jump squat. So this one can be a little bit tricky because we kind of have a lot going on. We have a side step, jump squat, side step, jump squat. So you're kind of staying in that squat position the whole time. 30 seconds there. And then staggered push-ups. So you can be in regular push-up position, or for modification, drop onto your knees, 1 hand in the center, 1 hand out to the side, and walk, 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 walk. All right, I'll obviously remind you what's coming up, but we have 30 seconds each exercise. I'm gonna get my timer going. We're starting with high plank arm raises. So I'll have you start in that high plank position whenever you're ready. And we'll begin in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Alternating arms. High plank, arm raise. If you feel like your hips are swiveling, bring those feet out wide. It's tricky trying to keep them square. But that's where that core comes in. And keep going in 3, 2, 1. And drop it, bear crawls. I'll have you come on all fours. And we're gonna crawl it out in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're walking, same arm, same leg. Don't worry about speed. Focus on core engagement, of course. And keeping those hips square. And keep it going, almost there. In 3, 2, 1. And drop it. We're working the shoulders a little bit. And I don't know if you can feel it in the shoulders. I definitely can. All right. Side step with 1 jump squat. So we're staying in that squat position in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're gonna step, step, and jump. Step, step. Good. They're a little awkward at first, but really try to keep that chest up. Chest up, core tight, core tight. 5 seconds. And relax. All right, staggered push-ups. We got staggered push-ups. Drop on your knees for modification, or you can come up into regular push-up position. All right, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds. Good. Don't lose that core engagement at the bottom. Make sure those shoulders stay stacked. Back is flat. In 3, 2, 1, and finish wherever you're at. We got about a 45-second rest. And then we're gonna start back up from the top. Grab some water here. All right. So about a 30 to 45-second rest. We'll start back up from the top. Again, I feel like round 1, it either feels super tiring or it feels pretty easy. I feel like, at least for me, it's always kind of really tiring. I'm very out of breath, or I'm not, but that's okay. We're here and we're crushing it. Okay, 5 seconds, we'll get back into that high plank position with alternating arm raise in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So again, if you feel like those hips are swiveling, try embracing that core more, or bring your feet wider than hip width. Good job, you guys. Keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back into that quad position. Bear crawls. Roll out the wrists if you're having wrist pain for any reason. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Again, take these nice and slow. All right, these are not about speed. It's technique here. Technique, core engagement. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, back into those side steps with a jump squat. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Don't forget to really Push those knees out. Exhale at that jump, the top of the movement. Chest stays up nice and high. Good work. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and finish where you're at. All right, we're gonna drop down. Push-up position. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Staggered push-ups. And exhale at the top. Good. That back flat. Gaze is at the ground. Spine, neck, head, everything is staying neutral. In 2, 1, and we got another rest. Yes, that was all of them. For a second, I felt like we only did 3. Man, it gets towards the end of the week and our mind is just kind of all over the place. All right, we got our rest here. Grab some water. And then we're going back. Last round, last set, I should say, of round 1. We're gonna start with those high plank with an alternating arm raise. You know, we're really working our core on a lot of these in the first round. So like I always say, just keep that core engagement, keep that always in the back of your mind. It's gonna be the first thing you're thinking about when it comes to these exercises, okay? All right, let's start in high plank position in 3, 2, 1 with an alternating arm raise and begin whenever you're ready. Core engagement and breathing. Don't lose sight of that breath. It's very crucial. Keep those shoulder blades tight. Good work. Keep it going. And relax. Bear crawls back into quad position. Roll out the wrists in 3, 2, 1, and start. We got 30 seconds here. Same hand, same leg, same arm, same leg, I should say. Butt down. Even pressure. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Side steps with the jump squat at the top. All right, we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Squat position. Stay nice and low as you can. Don't push it. Knees out. And exhale at the top. Don't worry about taking these super fast either. And 2, 1, and finish where you're at. Back onto the floor. Push-up position, staggered push-ups. Last 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and begin. It's really easy to lose core engagement on these on the way down, so make sure that's your main priority. Squeeze that rib cage. So it's not necessarily like you're tucking your belly in, you're trying to make that rib cage disappear. It's more of a squeeze. In 2, 1. Good. And we're gonna rest for about a minute or so. All right, 3 rounds. Round 1 done. Next, round 2, we have high plank again. So really make sure you're rolling out those wrists. High plank toe taps. So we're gonna be using our legs on this one. High plank position, move this way. And we're gonna tap side to side. Butt stays down. Of course, core is tight on that one. Say that a lot. Half burpees. You can do a full burpee if you choose. Just for a little extra difficulty, half burpee. We just come down. We're not coming down all the way to the ground. We're coming into that high plank, back up, and jump at the top. So we're just stepping out, back, and up. Alternating reverse lunge. So you're gonna come into lunge position, and you're gonna alternate back and forth. Oh, my balance. Something I've been working on. Pushing that heel on the way up, but we gotta keep working on balance. Okay, and then bicycles. So I have done these with you guys before. Bicycle crunches, hands behind the head, and crunch. I want those to be fast. Fast bicycles. Okay. All right. I'm done talking. Okay. High plank toe taps. So come into that high plank position. I might face this way in 3, 2, 1, and go. Stack the shoulders. Keep that butt down. Really focus on almost lifting that leg out to the side with your core. So you're not necessarily, I mean, obviously you're using your leg. More of your core. We're gonna be working those side abs in 3, 2, 1, and burpee. Half burpee. We got 30 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So we'll drop down, high plank, and jump at the top. And exhale. Exhale, jump, inhale, high plank. Good, keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Yay, burpees. We only got 2 more of those. All right, alternating reverse lunge. In 3, 2, 1, and start whenever you're ready. Alternating reverse lunge. Push through that heel. Balance is coming into play here. But that's where that core comes in too. So don't lose it. Good, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna drop down. We got bicycles. All right. Bicycle crunches, nice and quick. Quick bicycle crunches in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Remember, chin off the chest. We're lifting those shoulder blades about 1 inch off the ground, but we're lifting with our core, not with our neck. Good. And relax. All right. We're gonna rest, grab water, and then we got 2 more sets of round 2. Man, 30 seconds goes by a lot quicker than our usual 40. You wouldn't think 10 seconds would make a huge difference, but at least for me it does. All right, we're gonna take a few more seconds here. I can't wait to get outside today. I don't know about you, but there's been a lot of construction going on at my apartment. So that's been a little bit frustrating, but what do you do? Okay, high plank toe taps. We're starting back up with those. In 3, 2, 1, and start whenever you're ready. We're lifting that leg with our core. You can really start to feel a difference once you kind of have that mindset. Shoulders over the wrists. And keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it. We got half burpee. Half burpee in 3, 2, 1, and start. Half burpee or whole burpee if you want to increase difficulty. Good. Keep going. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and finish where you're at. Alternating reverse lunge. All right. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Alternating reverse lunge. Pushing through that heel. Keeping our balance. Pushing through that heel is going to help with balance. Obviously, even pressure through the whole foot, but making sure you're not coming up on that big toe. In 2, 1, and bicycles. We're going to drop it. We're going to drop it back down. Bicycle crunches. Another favorite. In 3, 2, 1, and begin whenever you're ready. Fast bicycles, as fast as you can go. Good. Chin off the chest. Gaze is at the ceiling. We're breathing. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna rest again. Grab water, catch our breath. One more set of round 2. And then we have round 3. 4 exercises there. And we might have some time for a straight core finisher at the end, but we'll see with time. I have confidence that we will. I'm super excited. Okay, we'll start back up with those high plank toe taps in about 5 seconds. So I'll have you get into position, high plank position, toe taps in 3, 2, 1, and begin whenever you're ready. Which one? Oh, goodness. Good. Moving pressure here, butt down. Last 30 seconds of these. Good. Keep going. In 3, 2, 1, and drop it. Well, stand back up. Can't forget about those burpees. All right, we'll start burpees in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Good. Exhaling at the top. Still focusing on even pressure in that high point position. Good, keep going. 2, 1. Man, kind of love those. Hey, did you mean to turn your video on? Yes, I love it, I love it. All right, perfect. Okay, alternating reverse lunge. We're gonna start back up in 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds here. This kind of allows us to bring that heart rate down just slightly, but we're still really working that body here, working the core. Good work. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and nicely done. We're gonna drop it. Bicycles. Last 30 here in 3, 2, 1, and go. Fast bicycles. Good work, good work. We're lifting those shoulder blades with our core, not with our neck. And we're almost there. 5 seconds. Keep pushing it. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Nicely done. Round 2. Grab some water. Well, round 2 is done. Round 3. We got round 3 next. I definitely think we are going to have time for a core burnout at the end. Okay, we have another quad hold position. So we're gonna come on all fours, but it's going to be the leg extension. So this one is gonna be a little bit tricky. So what I want you to do is come back into that quad position, shoulders are stacked. You're gonna lift the knees slightly off the ground, so we're back in that quad position. You're gonna extend one leg, come back to center, extend, back to center. Try to stay about 1 inch off the ground if you can. All right, and we don't want those hips to swivel, so we want to keep those nice and square. Wall sit. Find a spot on the wall if you can. If you don't have a spot on the wall, just perform air squats or just stay in that squat position. So wall sit, try to come to parallel, and we're gonna hold. Wall sit 30 seconds, flutter kicks onto the ground, hands under your lower back, shoulder blades slightly off the ground, and we're gonna flutter. And then we have forearm plank. So then you're gonna switch, drop into forearm plank, and we're gonna hold. So we have a lot of iso holds today, but that's good. It keeps the muscle under tension for longer. Okay, quad hold. So we'll come into that quad position, leg extension. So really, this is where that core comes in. Really make sure those hips aren't swiveling, okay? And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and begin whenever you're ready. Quad hold, legs are about 1 inch off the ground. Don't worry about getting that leg up super high. That's not what I want you to focus on. Really want you to just focus on keeping that butt down. Keeping those hips nice and square. Don't forget about shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulder blades. This is a tricky movement. In 2, 1, and drop it. Nicely done. All right, find that spot on the wall. We got wall sit, 30 seconds. Another favorite. All right, in 3, 2, 1, drop it down. And we're gonna hold it out. Maybe should have shoes on for this one, but feet are slipping a little. Good. Try to come to parallel if you can. Don't forget to breathe. Push those knees out. Good. Keep holding it. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Flutter kicks. Straight to the ground. Man, those burpees got me, I think. Gotta love them though. Love-hate relationship with those things. All right, 3, 2, 1. We have flutter kicks and begin. Hands under that lower back. And we're gonna flutter. Again, chin off the chest on this one. Good. Good, keep it going. Keep breathing. We're lifting with the core. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we're flipping over. Forearm plank. Need to grab a pillow for this one. All right, forearm plank position, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, begin. Shoulders are stacked over the elbows. And butt stays down. Shoulder blades are engaged. Don't forget about that. Keep holding it. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and drop it. Nicely done. Man. All right, set 1 done of round 3. Grab some water. Good work. Crushing it today. I love seeing people's videos on. Now I actually know that you guys are doing the workouts. All right, we're gonna keep resting just a few seconds. And then we're going back into that quad hold with that leg extension. All right, we're gonna start up. Quad hold in 3, 2, 1, and start. Try to keep that knee about 1 inch off the ground. So when you focus on knee, hips, and butt, try to make sure that it doesn't start to pop up on that extension. That's where that core comes in. Work, good work. Awesome, looking good, looking good. In 2, 1, find that spot on the wall. 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and drop it. Good. Keep holding it. This is where we can kind of catch our breath a little bit. But we're still working those legs. And the core, make sure, I even just noticed myself, really make sure that you don't have space in between the wall and your back. So that's where that core comes in. Squeeze. Keep holding it in 2, 1. Awesome job. Flutter kicks. Back onto the ground. Hands under your lower back. In 3, 2, 1. And start. We're breathing. I'm guilty of this too. Forget to breathe when I'm working out, but makes a huge difference. Good. Keep it going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Actually, not relax quite. Forearm, plank position. In 3, 2, 1, and go. We're still really breathing on these too, even though they're not super high intensity. Still very effective. Very challenging. Good job. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. And then we have one more set. Grab some water if you need it. Man, I think it was those burpees. I think those burpees kind of killed me. They're good. They're good though. All right. We will definitely have time for about a minute core at the end. All right, we're gonna come back into that quad hold. Last set here. Quad hold of leg extension in 3, 2, 1, and start. Exhale, extend, inhale, bring it back in. And really focus on bringing that leg back in with your core. That will really help you focus on keeping that core engagement. But this is a full body movement we have going on. We're working shoulders, back. In 3, 2, 1, and wall sit. All right. Back to wall sit. And we're gonna drop it down in 3, 2, 1, and go. Last 30 seconds here of these. Yeah, the quad holds, there are a lot of variations that you can do with those. They're one of my favorites, honestly, just for mobility and just for straight core engagement too. Balance with the leg extension. You can even do an arm raise. Definitely one of my favorites for core. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, back up. We're gonna flutter it out. All right. Leaving sweat marks on my wall. It's fine. It's a part of the process. Okay, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Chin off the chest. Gaze is at the ceiling. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna flip it over. Flip it over, forearm plank. Ready? Last 30 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze those glutes just a little bit. That will help with core engagement. Shoulder blades engaged. Core is engaged. Legs are engaged. Everything here. 5 seconds. 2, 1. And drop it. Grab some water if you need it. We are going to finish off with a minute. Oh, you're going to hate me for this, but I'm going to do it with you. 1 minute straight of mountain climbers. That's going to be our finisher. So we're going to bring that heart rate back up a little bit. We're going to finish with mountain climbers, strong, 1 minute, and then we have our cool down. All right. I know, I can see you're super excited. All right, you ready? We're going to get in high plank position in 3, 2, 1, and go. We got a minute here. Just take it at your own pace. If you need to rest, it's totally fine. And breathe. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. You're doing great. For a little modification, of course, you can tap. Good. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're over halfway. Just think about how good you're going to feel after this. Almost there. Almost there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You have under 10 seconds. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop it. Whew, catch your breath. Man. All right, let's catch our breath for a sec. Let's come into, actually, I'm gonna have you come into standing position. We are gonna cross. So instead of bringing our feet out wide, which is what I have you guys do sometimes, we're gonna cross either right or left over. And then we're gonna drop down, slight bend in the knees, and just come down as far as you can, hinge at the hips. And we're gonna hang for a second. And we're gonna breathe. Good, and I'll have you roll slowly back up. There you go, perfect. And other leg or other foot, cross it over and stretch. Feel a nice stretch in that back leg. Good. And roll, roll, roll back up. Perfect. I'll have you do the same thing. We're gonna do that wide stance though. So we're gonna kind of stretch out the hip flexors a little bit more. I always have you guys do this one, but it is one of my favorites for sure. So you're gonna walk to the center, hold for about a second, and then I'll have you walk, walk, walk to either your right or left foot. Hold, and walk, 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 right or left foot. Perfect, and walk back to center, and slowly roll back up. Awesome, all right, I'll have you come into seated position. We're gonna do that supine spinal twist. So either your right or left leg over your other. Yep, perfect. Good, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch in that back too. We did do a lot of back today, even though we weren't directly targeting the back. Those quad holds, those bear crawls, all of those, we're really working the back and the shoulders. We did a lot of full body today. Good. And then I'll have you come back. We're gonna do our quad stretch to standing position. Perfect. Last few stretches here. Gotta love the cool down. You can shake the legs out a little bit and arm flies. Perfect. All right, nicely done today. You crushed it. Love to see it. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next week. Have a good rest of your day.